Hi guys, bonjour, bonsoir, welcome back to my channel. I'll be updating you guys in this video on how my second set of locks is going so far. So it is month 1 right here versus the first day. If you are interested in hearing about how my first month went, the details, washing, maintenance, etc., definitely stay tuned. Some of you were a little confused by my reattachment video. That is a throwback. A lot of you asked me to post the video from my starter lock video when I mentioned that I did reattach them. So that's a throwback. They're no longer reattached. I cut them off and, of course, started a new set. That being said, I think one thing that happens in YouTube land is that people like to box people up where they meet them. If you meet me with locks, you box me up with locks. So if I cut them, it's like, oh no, why would you do that? If I reattach them, it's like, why did you cut them in the first place? If I started a new set, what was wrong with your old ones? I know I owe no one any explanation, but I like to give some insight and share. So I'm just a creative individual. And I'm creative all the way around. I do so many things in my personal life. I couldn't even begin to list all of them. But most people who are creative, especially a creative person who does hair, they're not going to do one thing and that's it. Having locks for 7 years was not really a challenge for me. So change is good, guys. Change is good. It's not always bad, especially if it's someone else. You never know what that change means to them. Alright, so here I am doing my first wash at 2 weeks, and don't mind the head jerking. My husband's making fun of me saying, I bet you can't shake your hair. And I can't, but anyway, this is the first wash, and this is pretty much how I like to wash starter locks or my hair whenever it is or was in starter locks. I just wash in a circular motion, clockwise direction to reinforce the coils. I like to wash my hair every 2 weeks. And disclaimer, this is not to say you have to wash your hair every 2 weeks if you have starter locks. If you are afraid to wash your starter locks, definitely seek guidance first. Don't just wash them if you aren't prepared for the results of washing your starter locks. If you aren't prepared to reinforce your starter coils, find your parts again, because unraveling and all of that is part of the starter lock process, especially if you start as short as I did. So if you're afraid to wash, use the stocking cap method or go to a professional. I am in no way saying do what I do in this video. I'm just sharing my first month. You can also interlock your roots before washing that first wash and then carry on to retwisting. That just helps them stay in. I did this for both of my sons because they started really short. I chose not to though. This is the result of the first wash. Some of the coils did stay put and some of them did unravel. Now I will not be retwisting in terms of using clips or products or making the hair lay down. Anything of that nature I will not be doing. At least not for the first 3 to 6 months. I won't be doing any of that. And that's just my preference. Of course, you don't have to do this. You can retwist as recommended by your stylist. I just pretty much did finger coils. So I just twirled the sections in my fingers to reinforce the parts, reinforce the coils and where they were. But getting the root tight, that's not important to me. But that's only because I understand my hair. I understand how my hair mats up. I understand how it locks, which is why I'm not at all, this video is not at all trying to advise anyone to do what I am doing. So yes, this is the my hair at 2 weeks, and I pretty much left it like this. I slept with it most nights uncovered because I wasn't trying to preserve a retwist. I'm cautious about what material my pillow is so it doesn't dry out my hair, and that's that. I went about my day. And this right here is month 1. My hair has budded so much, a lot of matting going on, and I'm going to wash. And this is my second wash. At the 1 month mark, once again, same motion clockwise to reinforce the coils, and just getting my hair nice and saturated before I start shampooing. As you can see, the locks or the coils at the top are still my problem area. Always has been. My hair is the most dense and the most loose up there. The sides and the back, although they're fine, they're more kinky. So I'm going to do one lather to begin with, and just a quick lather, and then rinse it. And then I'm going to go through and kind of loosen up any dirt or debris on my scalp, just very gently, nothing too crazy. Then I did another shampoo. So most of my washes are a total of 2 shampoos. And I continue the clockwise motion while I'm shampooing and rinsing. I'm shaking right here for my husband again. He keeps saying, I bet you won't shake it. All right, and this is the result of that wash, the second wash at 1 month. The back is looking good. The sides are looking good. I didn't have to do much separation to the sides and the back. However, the front, it didn't completely come out like it did for the first wash, but it did come out some, and I had to go back through and finger coil the top parts. And my parts are still there, like I said. It's not that they're not there, it's just that there's a lot more poofing up of that area because the coils are not as tight up there. My natural coils are not as tight up there. So it doesn't really hold, the pattern doesn't really hold the starter coils, and I have to go back and keep reinforcing it. And it's not that I'm against retwisting. I may retwist before even 6 months or something like that. But as far as right now, I'm comfortable just finger coiling. I'm wanting to be very minimal. In my first set of locks, I was super minimal. This one, I'm going to be the same way, probably even more so. Once again, I'm not telling anyone you must do this. This is just me sharing my experiences. Like, I've never had a client ask me to do this. I'm just doing this on myself. I'm really in an experimental phase with my hair, and I'm really open to trying anything that's in the realm of simplicity and minimalism. All right, and this is the finished product once I moisturized my hair and my hair dried, and that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for continuing to support me. We are at 100K, so there will be a giveaway soon as promised. I'm figuring out how I want to do it and how much I want to give away. A lot of you said don't give away anything because I give away enough knowledge on here, but I like to give. So there will be a giveaway. Nothing too crazy, but it'll be a giveaway. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, this video and all of my videos are not to tell you what to do, but to show you a way that something is done. There's more than one way to do one thing. That will always be true. So this is just one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in a 2-month update. Hopefully. You guys know I changed my mind a lot. Bye.